What's good? What's good, man? We don't jump this thing up without no intro. We just jump in this thing and start talking, man. But first off, man, Miami lands Jayden Wayne, 5-star to IMG. I guess you can credit Cristobal with that one, man. He's been on the man for a while. What's good, man? Another 5-star in the fold, Jayden Wayne. Let's see. Let me get this up here. Another 5-star in the fold, Jayden Wayne, giving his sister birthday presents. We're gonna bring a few people in from the member group, man. They got a link. They can come in here. They want to ask questions, man. We'll bring them in here. They got questions they want to ask. This thing should be lit. What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? First of all, 786-405-9499. Y'all want to get down with the IOD Squad? Make sure y'all hit the like button and share. Let me see. I got Ray back here. Ray, what's going on, bro? You got something you want to talk about? You got to unmute yourself, big homie.
No, I ain't got nothing. Just know I'm always just here supporting, man. I'm just happy to see, Mario making moves. And just enjoying the new wave, dog. It's been long overdue, man. We need to get some dubs to get behind this thing. But man, it's a good thing to see us heading in the right direction for a change, man.
Would you say the new wave?
Yeah, man. Danny Mia's put status back for a little piece, so it's time to get that situation back where it need to be.
I feel you, man. Did you think he was coming over here? I guess. Did you think he was coming?
Man, honestly, if I see any recruit that previously had any good standing with Mario, I'm already looking for him to jump ship, because it seemed to be that bond he built with them was just that strong that they legitimately will follow this man anywhere.
Right. It seems as if, man, once he sticks to you, like is the impact that he makes on you sticks. So like when the introduction, the impact that he makes on you when he started recruiting you sticks so far, man, that kids are willing to go through the country, man. Whatever he does to these parents, to these kids, to make them trust him, man, he need to teach a class or write a book or something, man, so we can do it to the strippers, right?
And I guess that's just being authentic. You know what I mean? Like, you can't fake who you are. You know what I mean? You can only present your best self. And, if you come in with something that's not authentic, especially with a lot of kids coming from, where the inner cities or whatever, they know BS when they hear it. So you can't run game on there. You know what I mean? But if you present them something real, you know what I mean? They ain't gotta like it, but they'll respect it because you're being real with them. So I think that's
right. Yeah, so you think? I mean, I try my best to be as authentic as I can for the most part. You think they come hard for some people, or they just don't know how to relate? Or
I think that there's been so much emphasized on you trying to put up a front, or like for instance, like Instagram, people posting things on Instagram, fronting off something that they really aren't. So the expectation is that that a lot of people feel like they have to live up to this. So I'm quite sure a lot of them coaches, especially when they're talking to players that look like what I'm saying, some of the players that are going to get recruited, they gotta present a certain image to them to get them to to hear them. But
to even relate to them,
if that's not authentically you know what I mean, they're gonna see through that. And the fact that Mario has been where he's been, where he was raised, where he's been to, the things that he's seen, they can't help but to gravitate to it, because for one, it feels like home, and two, it's authentic.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's funny you say that, because I've heard, I know Coach Hayes told the story a few times about what's going on, Rich. Coach Hayes told the story a few times about the coach putting on the Jordans before he walked in there. He walked in there to talk to the kid. Here's Jayden Wayne highlights. All right, Ray, man. I just want to see. I just want to see if you had something you wanted to talk about, but good insight from me, man. I appreciate you. All right, bro.
Hey man, appreciate y'all, bro. You know, we in this thing. We family. We bring it in tight, baby.
Yeah. Listen, Rich, I got Rich in here. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. It's a Saturday. Just trying to get some work done and get some errands done at the same time.
Miami just picked up another 5-star, Mr. Wayne. How you feel about Jayden Wayne, bro?
I mean, honestly, the kid that we lost to LSU, Jayden Wayne is a little bit better than he is at the defensive end position. The kid that we lost looked more like a guy who would.
Talking about Jackson Howard?
Yeah, Jackson Howard.
Okay.
Jackson looked more like a guy who would either end up playing offense or being more so inside. So I like the commitment a lot. He's another IMG kid who's at IMG, and what that does with having that commitment, the Mike Gould commitment as well as the Wayne commitment, is it really opens the door for any other IMG players that's over there. I know we're going after Mpemba.
Right.
Arguably, some people say he's top 3 player in the nation. So I would say it's great that we have that pipeline because it's definitely going to be recognized. As well as not only this class but also the 2024 class, who has some studs that we want out of there too. So great pickup,
huge pickup, man. The 5-stars are rolling in, dog. Last year we got somebody, Sean, too. I'm coming here. We got to ask. Probably got a question. We'll bring out. So listen. If you're in the member group, the link is in there, man. You guys want to come in and ask a question? I'll let y'all guys come in and ask a question. Last year, how many 5-stars you brought in? We had what? James.
That's it. I think that was the only one.
James was the only one. Come on, comment section.
I don't think we had any other 5-stars.
We don't get them often, huh? Tyreek Stevens, we still counting Tyreek?
I mean, you can't really necessarily count. I mean, you can count a transfer, but I mean, like, suppose I'm gonna throw it out there. Suppose like Shamar we did get Leonard Taylor. We got Leonard Taylor.
We have 2 5-stars last year, right?
2 5-stars. Yeah.
2 5-stars last year. We just getting started, baby. I'm going to go ahead and put the sign up on Twitter. We just getting started, baby. Listen, man, the names coming through, dog. We just getting started.
That's a good thing.
The names coming through. We just getting going. Let's see. Jayden Wayne. Well, we getting bigger by the day, aren't we?
Is the 6'6" lineman who was committed to Florida? Is he going to be committing as well today?
Today,
from what we hear. I mean, from what I saw.
Yeah, what we talked about in there. That's what X was saying. He could. We were talking about that. He could. It's possible. X was saying. That's what we were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, he's a big pickup. He's not a 5-star, but you see the size that we're going after with offensive line,
right?
Yeah, he would be a big pickup as well.
So we got Sean back here. Let's see if Sean want to talk about. Sean, what's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling. You had something you want to talk about, bro?
Man, like, it's unbelievable. Like,
who is this? This Sean Rounds?
No.
Okay, all right.
Man, I'm just saying, it's unbelievable the talent that we are stacking, like, not just from South Florida, like all over the country. Like, it's at this point, man, it's unbelievable. And just like how you said, like, we are nowhere near done. Like, we in July.
Nowhere near done, dog. Nowhere near done. It seems like every time one get confirmed, another one get confirmed. Go talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you do get nervous at times because you know how potentially good this class could be. It could definitely be. We know it should be a top 5 class. hopefully a top 3 class. So I mean, we had about 5 or 6 3-stars to begin with, which hopefully some of those guys become 4-stars. But I think regardless, we're in a great place. I know that people would like to win off the field and win recruiting and be a top 5, top 3 class, but we keep doing what we do, it's going to happen.
Right. So who next, Sean? Who next? Who do you want next out of the guys that's left to commit, man? Who do you want the most, bro? Sean, I went to sleep on. We got a mic in the background too. Mike, what's going on, bro? You got something you want to talk about? Mike, you got to unmute, Mike. Rashada was a 4-star, right?
Yeah, he was a 4-star.
Right. Rashada was a 4-star. Mike, you there? Let me see if I can unmute. I don't even have the power to unmute him. Mike probably in here just listening, man. They probably think that's the link. Where you come in and just listen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They probably think that's a link when you come in just to listen. So now, man, we picked up. Go ahead, talk to me.
I was just gonna mention real quick. This is just nostalgia. I was watching some Sean Taylor highlights, and I said to myself, if you had to consider somebody like a 1, right? A 1 is like the best rating you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And it flashed like Sean Taylor's numbers for his senior year.
Yeah.
This guy had 100 tackles. I think 2 interceptions, like 2 forced fumbles. And then he had 44 touchdowns in total.
What?
I was like, is this real?
Some out of a video game, right?
I was
6'5", 245. What he was edge and what, tight end?
Sean Taylor?
No. Well, you talking about Sean Taylor's numbers? Those crazy numbers.
Yeah, that was Sean Taylor's numbers.
Right. But Sean Taylor did everything for Gulliver, though, dog.
Right. I was like, who was he playing against?
X and Pace.
Oh man,
it was a Gulliver schedule, but he did everything for Gulliver, though, dog. Somebody said Rashada will be a 5-star. So we had this one, man. Jayden Wayne, man, this was one that we thought was a lock, bro, for a while. Mm-hmm. Was he committed anywhere at first? Let me look at his timeline.
I don't think so. I don't think so? The one thing I do know is he wasn't looking at us as a possible choice,
right? Until
Mario put that full court press on him. I mean, we never even heard his name until Mario came in the building. So it is what it is.
And it all go back to, man, both guys said the same thing, man. The relationship they developed with Mario when he was recruiting them before just stuck. It just stuck, and that had a lot to do with why they went ahead and picked Miami.
Right.
I just put out the bat signal for another because listen, bro, these names they keep rolling.
So who's up next in your opinion?
Yeah. Who's up next? Who I think we're going to get in the fold?
Hakeem, William Fowles.
Well, I heard they finally jumped on Hakeem. They're going hard on Hakeem. Yeah, I heard they're going hard on Hakeem. Trying to get Hakeem in the fold, man. I guess his height, his speed, you can't teach. He has a lot of upside.
Yeah.
I think we look real good on Sampson. I think we look real good for Sampson. Let me see if we got a Ray back in here.
And Sampson when is Sampson committing again?
Let me see him check Sampson date. We're looking good on Kirkland too, and also Malik Bryan and his mama love the coach up. They love being in Miami. They love being in Miami.
That's what's up.
Everybody keeps saying Pimba. Have Pimba even? I don't think he visited Miami. Have he been in Miami yet? He's trying to get down here. There, Coach Hayes won't bring him. Ray, you got something you want to say? He tried to get down here. Coach Hayes won't bring him. How you feel about Samson?
Man, I think he'll be the most important recruit that we get in the fold for this year.
Think so?
Yeah. It's like Shantrell Henderson all over again.
We got Samson. Shantrell Henderson all over again. He's Shantrell Henderson all over again.
Yeah. Except we got a coach that could keep him in line. So yeah, that would be major for us, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get him.
The 23rd may be a huge day for us, bro, when those kids commit.
Mm-hmm.
That may be
it's 2 weeks away.
I think I had asked him to rank the lineman the other day, right? And he said Samson, number 1, 6'5", 305. Man, Central Henderson was 6'7", 340.
It's a big boy. But I don't. So when you get in that 6'5" to 6'7", 6'8" range as a lineman, I think at 6'5" and taller, you're ideal, if not perfect, unicorn-like offensive tackle height, right? I think then you start to look at the length, right? You start looking at the length. You know, how long are the arms for pulling and stuff like that. You start looking at the fat that you have on the kid, and that's where Samson stands out.
Right.
Samson, just like Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's like 300, 310 pounds, depending on the day. And he's what, 6'1", something like that?
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at Aaron Donald, you like, he don't have like a middle-aged dad pot belly. I mean, the dude is ripped at 310 pounds. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with this kid. This kid looks like he carries his weight very well. Looks like a dancing bear, as I always like to say. So that's what you really look at for top flight offensive linemen. Like, how are they carrying their weight? And then when it comes to their movement, do they let D linemen push them off balance because they have bad weight on them?
Right.
So that's what you look at. And like the one thing I saw with Maigua, man, nobody was pushing that dude anywhere. That's the one that I was like, you could try, but he has he is well developed upper body strength. So he is above average upper body strength.
Can you see that comment down there?
Cristobal is Butch Davis 2.0.
Yeah.
He's
getting those players with the intangibles seriously.
I 100%
Butch
agree.
Davis kind of recruited under like restrictions, right?
He did. Did.
I don't know. Was Butch Davis Butch Davis was here for how many years?
I'm not sure how many years, but the one thing I would say is I understand where you're going with that. Butch Davis kind of had to work with what he had.
Right.
So it's a little bit different.
Right.
Just like the whole Santana Moss thing. I mean,
right.
He was working with what he had.
Right. I think Butch Davis, see, this is my take on Butch Davis. I think Butch Davis was able to spot talent initially.
Right.
I think he also was able to spot coaching talent. And I think he also was able to pull coaches that developed the players once they got here. Brother, listen, I think we don't talk enough about about culture and the culture being set. Like me and Williams argue all the time because he says, man, the coaches don't do, man. He said, man, the players is what molded our team. The players was molded our team. You know what I'm saying? But the players that got on you is the players that pushed you. But I tell them, listen, because you went there in a time where the culture was already set.
Exactly.
We're lost now. We lost. We running around now. We running around the goddamn woods. Just y'all we go party. Man, go party.
Let's put it this way.
Set again.
Let's put it this way. I remember when the coach before Dabo Swinney was at Clemson, right? The culture was completely different. It was like kind of distant between the players and the coaches. And the reason all the players loved Dabo is because they felt like he was one of them. Like he'd played college football. He was, I think, a walk-on at Alabama, something like that. So he kind of knew what they was going through. And as soon as he became the head coach, it took them a couple of years, but the culture changed. And even now, like, no disrespect to anybody, but like the young man who committed yesterday for Clemson, they kind of look for a certain type of kid that fits their culture. Like they look for above average dogs who are also above average in every aspect of their life. Like they really don't look for guys who ain't got their stuff together. Like the family situation got to be right.
Mom, dad, right?
Mom, dad, you feel me? They kind of look for that guy. Why do they do that? Because because the thing that they don't want to do is teach discipline. They want it to already be instilled in the kid.
No, I feel you. But yeah, man, we don't talk about that enough, man. That it's once the culture gets set, 3 years into it, 4 years into it, 5 years into it. Now the seniors can teach the freshmen and because they've done it for 4 years already. Now you're rolling. Yeah, now you're rolling. Now you just have to keep raising the bar. You know what I'm saying? Right. Keep raising the bar. So that's one thing that's one thing that's the intangible that you can't see. Like I always talk about FAMU ban. When FAMU ban went away because they was hazing, they killed the guy, yada yada yada, and it was about to come back. My girlfriend went to FAMU, and she was like, "The band coming back." I was like, "It ain't gonna be the same band." She was like, "I'm sure it is. FAMU is a tradition, yada yada yada." I was like, "No, the reason they were so good is because they were beating people." You know what I'm saying? The culture was to haze. And that's how they all were taught. They always taught you haze you new ones, you get in, you finally, and the culture was set, and it was like a machine. Right. When you take it away, you just get it back.
No, you can't.
It has to be built. So the band came back. Wasn't the same band. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same band. You got to build into that. You got to build it up to that. Not saying anybody has to die in the process. I don't even know if you have to haze somebody. But that hard work that Lonzo talk about, all of that stuff has to be years and years on top of each other, bro.
Right. And here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part about that. Not crazy, but just factual. You're right. When that culture is set and all the kid has to do is come in and work, just like if you walk into Clemson, it's a standard already. It's already a standard, right? Alabama, when we have this, just sitting here talking about this conversation, now I understand what Nick Saban was talking about when he was calling out a freshman wide receiver who dropped the ball in a championship game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, don't come over here if you ain't a dog. We don't recruit puppies. We don't, bro.
Yeah, it's like, we're not surprised. We're not surprised that we could put Tua in the game.
Right.
In the championship game and him winning, because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we recruit.
Don't come over here thinking we're gonna feed you some wet dog food. You a puppy. We're gonna let you pee on the carpet. and there ain't gonna be no consequences. No, bro. You a grown dog. As soon as you step off of whatever bus you rolled in off of, it don't matter no more.
Right. And the limitations. Stay where you at with your limitations.
Right.
We're doing it big from day one.
Day one. And
man.
That's beautiful, man.
Go ahead.
I was about to say with Mario with the up tempo practices. It's a funny thing, but after going through all those up tempo practices week in and week out like that, and the way that the coach talks to you and the way that the coach is like, yo, this is what the standard is, that it just becomes natural. You like, yo, this is what it is, bro.
Right.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Like after practice, you ain't gonna see one receiver out there catching balls off the jug machine. Mm-hmm. You're gonna see everybody gonna be out there.
Yeah.
If you ain't out there, then you know what? Just like Robbie Washington, we're gonna call you soft.
Just like Robbie Washington. I saw you sneak that one in there.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Just competition, practice. Somebody X showed a picture today. We saw a picture. Let me see if I can get a picture of Don Chaney. And X was like something else I want to talk to you about too. Robbie Washington saying he reclassified to 2024.
Really?
Did anybody else see that? Yeah, X put a picture up of Don Chaney. He was like, "Look, man, I thought y'all said Don Chaney was looking a little chubby there." I said he was. That was 3 months ago before Zoe got here.
Right.
Listen, bro, when the bar gets raised, you either step up or you're gonna lay down.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. When the bar gets raised, you either gonna step up or you're gonna lay down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull this picture in for y'all. Let me see if I can find it.
And the one thing about Chaney, though, I'm gonna say this: he's always been a hard worker.
Always, yeah.
It's just with some players, you got to know what you're striving for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember seeing, Ricky Williams in person when I was a kid. And you think you working out in high school and stuff. You like, man, I'm working out, I'm doing my thing. And then you see Ricky Williams, and you like, whoa, like, okay, that's different.
A mutant.
Like, that's way different.
A mutant.
Right.
So there's Don Chaney. When we saw him at Legends Camp, he walked by and I hit Twan. I was like, Twan, listen, you don't slim down. Now he was injured. Maybe he wasn't 100%. Maybe he couldn't go hard because he works out hard, man. I got a video of him in high school where he looks just like this in high school, going hard. He goes really, really hard. But no, he done got the weight off of him. Look like he ready to compete. That's all I want, bro. Competition. That's it. That's all I want. Citizen out here looking like people daddy.
Now look, I gotta tell you, and you can't sleep on this either. Chaney, from a talent perspective, this has always been the thing with Chaney. From a talent perspective, he has that combination of size and speed. So I know people talking about Citizen, but I tell you what, Chaney always had elite speed. So if he continues to do what he got to do, it's almost like sky's the limit for him. You ain't got to worry about nobody coming behind you. We've always that was always the thing with Chaney. That was since he was 10th 11th grade. It was like he has that combination. He has that 5'11", 5'11 and a half, 220. You can see him being a 220 pound, 10% body fat running back.
Right.
He has it. That's the perfect combination. And he could still be a 4-4 guy.
Right. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button for us, man. Let me see how many likes we got, man. We got,
and I like Citizen too, based on what
here.
I hear.
Huh?
I'm saying I like Citizen too, based on what I hear, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, there's some kids have certain things to them that's just their upside.
Right.
What it is.
786-405-9499. Y'all can click the link at the top of the comment section. Y'all want to get down with IOD Squad. If y'all, I've been seeing a lot of new people in here, man. IOD Squad is where we talk about stocks and NFT and Bitcoin. You can just watch us trade. I could put it in here again. Yesterday, he had a trade go up 200%. There it is right there. Boom. 200% right there. 200%. We had a trade go up 200% yesterday, a Baba trade. Yesterday was a good day in the market, man. But you got to be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in it to win it. So click the link at the top of the comment section. It's in the blue at the top, or 786-405-9499. Just send me a text and we'll send you the link. This Baba trade went up 200%, and it's quite on how many contracts you brought, and how much money it would have brought you back. But it'd been 200% of your money. You understand? So, and I know a lot of y'all don't understand percentages, but that is what it is. So yeah, man, 786-405-9499. We got a picture of Robbie Washington right here. Robbie Washington, 2023, twin brother, supposed to be committing, says, this is what Robbie Washington says on his Instagram. I'm gonna thank my high school coaches coaching me, teaching me to become one of the best players in the class, but I've talked with them and my family, and now I have decided to reclassify myself to 2024 class and spend some last 2 years at the high school in Palmetto. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't know if Robbie's joking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if overtime done got in his head and told him to come play 7-on-7 for money. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Robbie. I can only assume that it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never seen anybody reclassify this late in the game with an offer.
Me neither.
So I can only think that little man is just joking, man. But we're going to watch it. It could be true. Who knows what's going on? I told you weird things is going to start happening with this LIN out here. Weird things are going to start happening. But I think it's a joke. It's
Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is.
Because if he reclassified, he going to leave his brother?
Well, not only that, but, there's bags everywhere, man. I mean, it's bags if you stay there. It's bags if you go.
See, it's bags everywhere. They're just on the ground like Mario Brothers.
Right. I mean,
just bags everywhere.
You just got to have your strategy. That's it. Just have your strategy.
Yeah. LIN. We're going to start calling it the LIN.
Yeah.
Most people don't stay behind unless it's basketball. Kids reclassify a lot now, but they do it in the 8th grade. I've never seen anybody do it once they've already achieved the status that Bobby Washington has achieved. High school was fun for me, though. I wasn't as good as Bobby Washington. I wasn't on that level, but I didn't want to leave. I didn't understand where everybody was going. Where I was trying to go to. I was that rushed to go to college.
Well, I mean,
it
just depends on the opportunity.
I could have doubled back and did one more senior. I could have went to the prom 3 times. I had no plans, dog.
I feel you. 0
plans. So listen, man, Miami lands Jayden Wayne, man, another 5-star, man. I think he's just getting started rolling on. We got a big day on the 23rd. I don't think we're looking good for Malik Bryan. We're looking good for Kirkland. It's gonna get ugly for college football, bro. It's gonna get ugly. Now, this SEC stuff, I don't know. I keep hearing Florida crabbing, but how could Florida, why do everybody keep saying that? How could Florida, what does Florida go to the committee and be like, hey, we're like to talk. Yeah, we're from Florida, and only if you knew how those guys from Miami act. What could what the heck?
It don't make no sense to me at all.
No, it don't.
Because I mean, unless they have a clause or an agreement with Florida where they can pick and choose who they want, I don't see how they could just make that assumption that they could tell the SEC commissioner, hey, you can't let this person in the league. It just don't make no sense.
I know.
But you know what though? Think about this for a second. Everybody has these speculations. They have the speculation on where teams are going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think when Oklahoma announced that they're going to go to the SEC, or UCLA and USC announced that they're going to go to the they're going to where? They're going to the Big 12, right? Or Big 10.
Right.
I don't think they necessarily. I think people close to the situation didn't even know.
Right.
So we're all this chatter right here is speculation. This is coming from the fans. It's not coming from nobody else.
Bro, listen. And I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. Been doing this a long time. We have a lot of different sources. We got a lot of different sources, different levels, people we trust. People we trust have said split things about that. One day it was SEC, and then the other trust says it's Big 10. And we kind of, so you're kind of right, bro. I mean, what you're saying is true. We've been hearing these things, but they never really come to fruition about who SEC is looking at: Clemson, NC State, and you know what I'm saying. They always get that list of names, but nothing ever happens.
Right.
Somebody say Street. I'll be looking with Hakeem. I said earlier, Miami is jumping on recruiting Hakeem a little harder now. I would love if they get on back on Andy G too. So go ahead. What you about to say?
What about William Fowles?
What about him? I think the Fowles thing.
Is it just up to him?
No, I think these guys. It's weird though, because a lot of times these guys be having. Offers, right?
Outside.
They be having they have offers, right? But see, I remember Banda told me that on the sideline one time. He told me Battle had an offer. So Battle has an offer, but Battle feels like Miami isn't recruiting him like that. It's almost like levels to it. You can go committed anytime you want to, right?
True.
But you feel like they're not showing me the attention, like they really, really, really want me.
That's true. My bad. I had a.
I don't know how X finds his stuff. I don't know how X finds his stuff. X just found that Mario Cristobal liked our Jayden Wayne edit. I don't know how he finds his stuff, dog.
Man, that's what's up. How did he find that out?
He's just a Twitter expert, dog. Like he knows all the bells and whistles of Twitter. You know what I'm saying? It's all there, but it's all packed in. But he just every time he sees all this, he always see all this stuff. I think Mehdi just found it too. I bet. Okay, wait, let me see. No, Mehdi put something else up. Let's see. Alex Mirabal storm warning.
Coach Mirabal. Coach Mirabal might become the one of the greatest offensive line coaches in the nation here shortly.
Hakeem on one side, Fowles on the other side is unguardable. Yeah, bro. Like when we talked about this wide receiver class being thick, bro. Like I was talking to somebody who trained wide receivers the other day. He felt like Andy Jean ran the best routes and all of them. Like he's the best route runner.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this again. I already feel the same way, right? Because I saw the article. Shout out to Kane County. I saw the article about the numbers that Andy Jean had. He has 733 yards and 8 touchdowns. That's not a bad year. And then you compare that to Hakeem's numbers, and Hakeem basically had the same thing, 700 all-purpose yards, right?
All-purpose,
So I'm like, that. Then I start asking myself, okay, so why would Andy Jean not be close to
Hakeem?
5-star like Hakeem?
Yeah, well,
and then you say to yourself, well, the reason why Hakeem is a 5-star is because he also plays basketball, right? So he's a 2-sport athlete, and that's why he has that 5th-star ranking. Of course, he's 4 inches taller as well, right?
Right.
So it's what I'm asking is, how do you assess Andy Jean, right? Because then you look at William Fowles' numbers, and William Fowles had over 1,000 yards in 10 games and 19 touchdowns.
Yeah. See, why do you feel they made him a 5-star? Because he plays basketball. Where did you get that from?
Because he plays basketball. Because he's a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, they did say they put some credence on kids that play multiple sports. I think him being like extremely fast at that size has a lot to do with it. When it comes to production at wide receiver, it's a tricky thing. Andy Jean has Tiger throwing him the ball, right?
Right.
Who does Hakeem have throwing him the ball?
Polo Timmy.
Right. So when it comes to production at wide receiver in South Florida, to me sometimes it's like, who's calling the offense? Who's quarterback? Who's coaching the quarterbacks? Now you talk about running back and things like that. You're talking about like Ray is amazing because Ray got a lot of hits out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Off of special teams,
right?
Catching runs. So when it comes to that,
and that stuff, translates to college too.
Right. Now running backs in South Florida, that's a different thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to stats, that's a different thing. But when you're trying to say, why isn't Andy Jean and Hakeem's gap closer?
Yes, because when you look at Andy Jean, everybody's saying the same thing. I believe it too. He runs the best routes, has great hands, right? And when you look at his film, he's always catching like a game-breaking type play. He's always catching a touchdown, right? So it's like he's always catching that. He's that guy who, if you need 3rd and 10, he'll get you 12 yards, right?
Right.
So these things translate very well to the next level. Why would you have him rated as a 3-star?
Well, I bet you it shakes out when they go to college.
I bet you it will.
Yeah. Somebody said, why is the Instagram post here for? Because Robbie Washington came out and said that he's going to reclassify to 2024 class, and we think it's a joke. Haven't looked too far deep into it. I think he's joking. Have never seen that before, but not saying it's impossible, because the things that I think are coming to high school football and 7-on-7, and there may be some groundbreaking leagues or things get created. But I think he's joking. I think it's a joke. I think it's a funny thing because I've never seen a kid reclassify down that's already committed to a school and already achieved those things. We're supposed to get him and his brother on the show soon. So listen, man, we got 300 in here. We probably done had 1,000 people come through here. Make sure y'all hit the like button for us, man. And 786-459-499 if y'all want to get down with IOD Squad. And everybody who's asking me how you get Edge, it's in the description. It's always been in the description. It stays down there. We dropped another video the other night for the members section. So members, y'all go check that out. And if you don't know how to get to the members section, it's the community part of our main page. Anything else before we get out of here, man? We just got Jayden Wayne, another 5-star. I just posted another Santa Claus. because it's getting out of hand. Mario losing his mind on the recruiting trail. Shout out
I
to
just want to
Jason
ask.
Taylor. What's up?
I want to ask about this Jurion Dickey kid who's committed to Oregon at wide receiver.
What about him, Jurion?
I just looking at the article. I saw that he was a dog at the Las Vegas 7-on-7 tournament.
What you asking about him? I just want to ask about. You want to talk
is
about
he
him? What
some-
you read? The article said. You want to talk about him? You read the article.
Well, they said he was a dog. He was one of Rashada's top targets. So is he somebody that we would really recruit at receiver?
Oh, Jurion Dickey. I don't see. Man, these next
Because
two
we
cats.
got. Because here's the thing, bro. We got all this talent back here, but if they ain't gonna stay home, this is what you got to do.
Whoa, Jurion Dickey, 6'3", 210. What make you think they're not gonna stay home?
I'm just saying.
Did Cristobal them recruit him to Oregon? When did he commit? Let me see. He has Arizona State, California, Oregon. 6'3", 210. Sound good, don't it?
Yeah.
My God, our kids don't even get 210.
I'm telling you.
6'3", 210. Jurion Dickey. I'm gonna look into that, bro. I'm gonna look into that. Out of California, he's committed to Oregon. Everybody got him push the ball to Oregon. Speaking of wide receivers, before we get out of here, bro, I heard this JUCO wide receiver that we have. I know somebody that saw him in person on campus say he's a monster, dog. Kobe.
Yeah, I heard that too, man.
That's the third time I've heard that. Now, I didn't say it.
Yep.
When we went to talk to Alonzo said it and then just shut up. Because they had just spoke with him. He was like, man, this JUCO wide receiver we got. Oh, my. But he thought about it and he was like, all right, we're going to start an interview. Hey, listen, that's about the third time I've heard that this kid looks the part, is the part. Big, fast, goes and get the ball. And you got to think, Alonzo is evaluating him from the standpoint of he evaluates NFL talent. We wasn't even talking about the kid. The kid wasn't even here. The kid hadn't even said he was coming to Miami yet. He's like, man, woo, this JUCO wide receiver we just looked at. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard he looked like
My nephew
I'm not gonna compare him because I have not. Yeah, I haven't seen him. But if he's really as big as people say he looks, then the first person that comes to my mind is Andre Johnson, and if he looks like that, then yeah.
What's the name? Called him a tight end. I think Kid Skinner, one of them called him a tight end. Like I don't even know if they know what position he'll play.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Called him a tight end. Like damn. So listen, bro, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Fuck Ruckus calling me, man. I'll get a veggie burger or something, man. Y'all don't pick at me. Get up out of here, man. Miami lands Jayden Wayne, another 5-star, a defensive end edge rusher. With his beautiful family sat there, gave his sister a present. Isn't it painful to watch those kids try to talk through those speeches up there, man? Did y'all see what Coach Hayes did? That's what the kids need. They need help. You know what I'm saying? They need help because they're not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready for that. And it's only come from me because I know. You know what I'm saying? We edit and we talk to kids all the time and we make it look easy. But it's kind of like, it's kind of painful. Like, it's kind of like that could be done better. You know what I'm saying? This is your bigger spot. Help them out. Come on, mama. Get in there. Read it.
Shout out to I don't know how, and I'm pretty sure he couldn't have orchestrated everything, but shout out to Coach Hayes with that, because the way that he did his recruitment with showing the video having the community behind. I mean, man, look.
Listen, bro, simple, right? Just give the man his just due. It's his day.
Right.
Don't just sit up there. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Me and Hayes talk about this every night, 3:00 in the morning, all the time. It's his day. Give him his just due. Don't just put a camera in his face and be like, all right.
Right.
It's on you.
Not only that. Yeah, not only that, but he had his company, his brand being represented there as well. So a lot of kids out there, hey, I'm not saying, you know, hold your commitment back a month so you can get it perfect, but I'm just saying,
if you want to commit on Footballville, we got you. If you want to commit on Footballville and Coach Hayes at the same time, and we do record you, and we got you. It should be an event. We thought about this a long time ago when we were at Lorna's, bro. Like, it should be a dinner party. It should be an event.
Right.
Yeah, it should be an event. It should be a big deal.
Mm-hmm. You only do it once.
Yeah, it should be a event. So if your cousin, your auntie, your uncle's son want to commit and do his commitment in another way, just holler at us. You know what I'm saying? We got you. But I think a lot of kids get caught up in the cloud and they want to be on CBS and this CBS HQ. You're on the internet. It's just a thing. Go look at those commitment videos and see what they did. See the views they did, and then go look at Coach Hayes' video and see what the views that it did. Just because he put a little more effort into it. That's all. But they have all the clout. CBS, TV, they have all the clout.
But think about it. Honestly, what that kid did, what that young man did, is he owned the way in which he wanted his narrative to be spoken.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't ever forget that. Yep. So if you go on CBS or one of these ESPN, you got to sit there while they do their thing, their background, the way that they want to do it, and then you don't own the footage. That's their footage. So
gotcha. Where's
the upside in that?
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Listen, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you, homie.
One more thing. I saw somebody in the comments saying, when I mentioned Andre Johnson, they were like, he ain't like Andre Johnson. Look, I am not saying that this JUCO receiver is going to be as fast, going to catch as many balls, going to be as productive as Andre Johnson. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Andre Johnson was 6'3" and 210 pounds, 215 pounds. That's it. All that other stuff has to be proven on the field. That's it. And shout out to Taste One Boiled Peanuts and Lance Leggett for being in the chat and listening to Footballville. Shout out
to Lance. I don't think Lance always had a YouTube. I don't think Lance always had a YouTube. My first time ever seeing it pop up. Shout out to Lance, man, and Taste One Boiled Peanut, dog. Listen, bro, we're going to get up out of here, man. Like I said, I'm about to go give me a veggie burger or something, man. Jayden Wayne commits to the University of Miami, and we're just getting started, dog. It's just starting to pop off. 786-405-9499. All right, Rich, holla at your boy. 786-405-9499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, just send us a text or click the link. It's in the top of the comment section. We want to get down with IOD Squad. I'm D. Don't put off tomorrow something you could do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. I'm D, man, and I'm out of here.